Hello, welcome to all the students. I am Captain Rail Sanjeev. Welcome to online classes from Department of Chemistry, Government Degree College, Peddapalli. In the yesterday class, we completed the introduction of amines. Today we are going to learn about preparations of amines. Yesterday we completed physical properties also, physical properties of amines. Today we are going to discuss about preparations of amines. In the preparations of amines, reduction of nitro compounds. Here nitrobenzene we are using as a starting compound, nitrobenzene. On benzene ring there is a nitro group substitute, nitrobenzene. Nitro compounds are reduced to amines by passing hydrogen gas in the presence of finely divided nickel, palladium or platinum, and also by reduction with metals in acidic medium. Nitroalkanes can also be similarly reduced to the corresponding alkanamines. Here, this particular reduction reaction of nitrobenzene in presence of nickel, palladium or platinum. These are all reducing catalysts. In presence of these catalyst passing through hydrogen gas. Here we are supplying hydrogen gas. Reduce this particular nitrobenzene NO2. The oxygen atoms remove from the reaction. Addition of hydrogen here. Hydrogen reduced to form NH2 amine group. Here this compound is called as aniline. This compound is called as aniline. Nitrobenzene after reduction in presence of that particular nickel or platinum catalyst reduces to form aniline or aminobenzene. Is it clear? The reduction with iron scrap and hydrochloric acid is prepared because ferrous chloride formed gets hydrolyzed to release hydrochloric acid during the reaction. In the same reaction, the reduction process with iron scrap and hydrochloric acid. In this reaction, hydrochloric acid requires a small amount. It requires a smaller amount because in the reaction itself it releases hydrochloric acid, because in the reaction as a catalyst it requires a smaller amount. Here during the reaction it releases hydrochloric acid. Thus only a small amount of hydrochloric acid is required to initiate the reaction. To start the reaction, it requires a smaller amount, very smaller amount of hydrochloric acid required in this particular reaction. This is about reduction of nitro compounds. Now let us go to next method of synthesis, ammonolysis of nitrobenzene. Here please observe ammonolysis. Here alkyl halide RX, alkyl halide on reaction with the ammonia. Reaction with the ammonia, we are getting substituted ammonium salt. Substituted ammonium salt. Substituted. All these hydrogen atoms replaced by alkyl. Replaced by alkyl. Here RX bond cleavages. RX bond cleavages, and these hydrogen atoms replaced by alkyl group. We will get different amino acids. Finally, we are getting substituted ammonium salt. Substituted ammonium salt. In this salt, there is a positive and negative charges. Positive charge on nitrogen atom because it loses electrons, and the nucleophile negative charged species rotates around the positive charge. Is it clear? This is a substituted ammonium salt. In this reaction, please observe an alkyl or benzyl halide. Benzyl halide or aryl halide on reaction with an ethanolic solution of ammonia undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction, in which the halogen atom replaced by an amine group. Is it clear? That halogen atom RX in alkyl halide RX bond cleavages that are alkyl bonded with amine. Okay. This process of cleavage of the CX bond means in the RX, CX bond by ammonia molecule is known as ammonolysis. We are adding ammonia, we are adding amine to alkyl. That alkyl halide RX or CX bond cleavages that alkyl bonds with the amine. This process is named as ammonolysis. The reaction is carried out in a sealed tube at 373 degree Kelvin. The reaction generally carried out in the sealed tube in the particular temperature. The reaction proceeds. The primary amine thus obtained behaves as a nucleophile and can further react with the alkyl halide to form secondary and tertiary amines, and finally quaternary ammonium salt. This is the overall reaction. Here please observe once again that explanation part. Please observe the reaction part. Here RX, it is the starting material. RX alkyl halide on reaction with the ammonia. Here ammonia, it is acted as a nucleophile. That particular nucleophile on reaction with treated with the RX alkyl halide. Here please observe RX bond cleavages and bonds with this particular NH2. Here H replaced by R. We are getting primary amine, RNH2, only one alkyl group containing amine. It is called as primary amine. The further reaction in this same step, this primary amine on reaction with another mole of RX alkyl halide. Here another hydrogen atom in primary amine, another hydrogen atom replaced by alkyl. Then we'll get R2NH. R2NH, it is known as secondary amine. Secondary amine. When this secondary amine undergoes further reaction with another mole of RX, alkyl halide. Here another hydrogen is present in the secondary amine, because this hydrogen is replaced by alkyl. We'll get R3N. Okay, tertiary amine. Here there is no H. Here hydrogen atom replaced by R. Okay, tertiary amine. Here there is no H, R3N. This particular R3N tertiary amine, R3N, undergoes further reaction with RX. That particular center nitrogen atom, the lone pair electron, donates to alkyl. In that case, we will get R4N plus X minus. There is no H here in this PPT. There is no H. R4N plus X minus. It is a quaternary ammonium salt. Finally, we are getting this particular substituted ammonium salt in this ammonolysis reaction. Is it clear? Oh, another extra information here. Ammonolysis has a disadvantage of yielding a mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amines. This is the major disadvantage based on this ammonolysis reaction. In the same reaction we are getting a mixture of amines. In this same single step reaction we are getting primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary amines in the same single step reaction. But however, primary amine is obtained as a major product by taking large excess of ammonia. In this reaction, when we use larger amount of ammonia in the reaction, in this reaction we'll get a major product. We'll get a major product, primary amines. This is a slight. This is an advantage from this reaction. But when we use a minor amount of ammonia, we'll get a mixture of amines in the single step reaction. The order of reactivity of halides with amines is alkyl iodide is greater than alkyl bromide, and alkyl bromide is greater than alkyl chloride based on this halogen molecular weight, halogen size of the atom. The reactivity is different. Okay, reactivity order. This is the reactivity order of alkyl halides. Now let us go to reduction of nitriles. Here please observe nitrile. This is the compound, starting compound, nitrile. nitrile, it is the IUPAC name of this particular compound. It is common name is cyanide, alkyl cyanide, alkyl nitrile. Okay, nitriles on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride or catalytic hydrogenation produce primary amines. Here please observe, this is the starting material alkyl cyanide or nitrile. In presence of this particular catalyst, lithium aluminum tetrahydride. Lithium aluminum tetrahydride, it is a hydrogen reduction reducing agent. In presence of this particular catalyst, reduces that particular nitrile to form primary amines. Primary amine. This reaction is used for ascent of amine series, that is for preparation of amines containing one carbon atom more than the starting amine. When here we are using one carbon containing compound, we are getting. This is about reduction of nitrile alkyl cyanides to amines formation. Now let us go to reduction of amides. Amide, R, here R, C double bond O, NH2. This compound is named as amide. CO, NH2 bond, amide bond, bonds with alkyl. Amide, reduction of amide. The amides on reduction with the lithium aluminum tetrahydride yields amines. Here, this is the starting material, amide. Amide on reaction, reduction reaction in presence of this particular catalyst, lithium aluminum tetrahydride, in presence of ether solvent. This CO carbonyl group reduces to get a CH2, to turn CH2 methylene or CH2 NH2. It is a primary amine. We are getting in the reaction primary amine. Is it clear? This is about reduction of amides. Now let us go to Gabriel Tholimide synthesis. Gabriel Tholimide synthesis. It is a well-noted reaction, name reaction. It is very important reaction for the examinations. Please go through it. Here, Gabriel Tholimide synthesis. The starting compound tholimide we are using. This is the tholimide. Tholimide on reaction with the potassium hydroxide base. In this Gabriel synthesis is used for the preparation of primary amines. When we go to the first reaction, please go in ammonolysis reaction. In the same reaction, we are getting a mixture of amines. It is very difficult to separate the amines. But here, this Gabriel synthesis, it is used for the preparation of only primary amines. This is the advantage from this reaction. Tholimide. Tholimide as a starting material, starting compound. Tholimide on treatment with ethanolic potassium hydroxide forms potassium salt of tholimide. Here please observe. Tholimide, ethanolic potassium hydroxide base we are using. In presence of this particular potassium hydroxide, this NH bond cleavages. In place of this hydrogen bonds with the potassium. This compound, this intermediate is called as potassium tholimide. Potassium tholimide we are getting, which on heating with the alkyl halide followed by alkaline hydrolysis produces the corresponding primary amine. Produces the corresponding primary amines. Here please observe the reaction. Here the starting compound is tholimide, benzene ring, and it is attached with a 5-membered ring, 2 carbonyl groups and heteroatom containing cyclic ring. This is called as tholimide on reaction with potassium hydroxide. Here we are getting potassium tholimide intermediate. Potassium tholimide intermediate on reaction with alkyl halide. That is CX bond cleavages alkyl group substituted on this particular heteroatom to form NR-NC bond, new NC bond. This is named as N-alkyl tholimide. N-alkyl tholimide. On nitrogen atom there is a alkyl group. N-alkyl tholimide. N-alkyl tholimide on reaction with the strong base aqueous sodium hydroxide we are using. In presence of this particular aqueous sodium hydroxide, here breakage takes place like this. This NC bond. Finally, we are getting primary amines. And this compound is called as sodium salt of phthalic acid. Here there is it may be hydrogen atoms. This compound is named as phthalic acid. Instead of that hydrogen here, it is a sodium ions present in this compound because it is called as sodium salt of phthalic acid. In this Gabriel tholimide reaction, finally we are getting primary amine, RNH2 primary amine. In this reaction, aromatic primary amines cannot be prepared by this method because aryl halides do not undergo nucleophilic substitution with the anion formed by tholimide. This is about Gabriel tholimide synthesis. Extra information. Based on this Gabriel tholimide method, we cannot prepare with aromatic amines. Based on this method. Is it clear? Now let us go to Hoffman bromamide degradation reaction. Hoffman bromamide degradation reaction. This is also very important reaction. Please concentrate this reaction. Hoffman developed a method for preparation of primary amines. This is also used for the preparation of primary amines. By treating an amide is the starting material here, RCO NH2. CONH2. It is this is the functional group of amide. RCONH2 amide. By treating an amide with a bromine in an aqueous or ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide. Here 4 moles of sodium hydroxide we are using. Amides on reaction by treating with bromine in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide. We are getting primary amines, RNH2, primary amines. These are the byproducts: sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, and 2 moles of sodium bromide and 2 moles of water molecule are the byproducts formed in the reaction. This is the major product, primary amines. This Hoffman, based on this Hoffman bromide reaction, we can produce the primary amines. This is the preparation of primary amines method. In this degradation reaction, migration of an alkyl or aryl group takes place from carbonyl carbon. Here carbonyl carbon in amide functional group, this is the carbonyl carbon. This alkyl group migrated. Actually alkyl group, this alkyl group attached to, bonded to carbonyl carbon. This alkyl group migrated to nitrogen side. Then R bonds with nitrogen, you get RNH2 amines. The amine so formed contains one carbon less than that of present in the amide. Here amine, only one of the carbon is less. Only one of the carbon. Here breakage of this particular CO. In the formation of a product, the total number of carbon atoms, only one of the carbon is less in the product, because here loss of CO, that particular carbonyl group is loses from this starting material, because we are getting only one carbon less present compare with the amide. Is it clear? This is about Hoffman bromamide degradation reaction. It is a single step reaction. From this, how the breakage takes place of this particular amide, how the bromide attacks on amide group. Please observe in the reaction mechanism part. Reaction mechanism part. Please observe. Here, this is the starting material, amide or CONH2, amide on reaction with the base. Here abstract hydrogen from amide. Here NH bond cleavages, that in that case nitrogen atom gets negative charge. Is it clear? In the second stage, this negative charge, the nitrogen bonds with a bromine. Here loss of Br minus and bonds with here new bond generated in between N and Br. This is called N-bromamide. Here loss of nucleophile, Abr minus nucleophile. N-bromamide. Here N-bromamide on reaction with the OH, another mole of OH. Here abstract another hydrogen atom, loss of water molecule, OH and H, loss of water molecule. In the first step, it is also same one. First hydrogen in the amide, first hydrogen abstracted by OH, loss of water molecule. Here another hydrogen abstracted by OH, here also loss of water molecule. From this, here rearrangement takes place. This reaction, this intermediate undergoes rearrangement step. Here loss of Br minus and this pair of electrons donates to this side to form a double bond here in between C and N, to form a double bond, and this CC bond cleavage takes place. This particular alkyl rearranged and shifted to nitrogen. This particular CC bond cleavages and shifted to nitrogen to form isocyanate. Here R bonds with N, and here formation of double bond. This structure is called as isocyanate. Here please observe, isocyanate on reaction with another mole of base OH minus attacks on this particular isocyanate carbon, cleavage of pi bond. Now we'll get this type of intermediate OH and double bond O on this particular carbon. From this, here please observe, this pair of electron shifted to this side and cleavage of pi bond. Oxygen gets negative to form a double bond. Okay. Here this isocyanate on hydrolysis, what happened? Hydrolysis or NH2 isocyanate, it turned as a isocyanate. On hydrolysis will get Here please observe this intermediate, particular this isocyanate after third mole of base on reaction with isocyanate will get this type of intermediate. From this, pair of electrons donates to this side to form a pi bond, extra pi bond. Oxygen gets negative. Here, oxygen gets negative pi bond. This compound is called as carbonate ion. Carbonate ion. Carbonate ion on hydrolysis. What happened? RNH2 or NH already is there. Here breakage of NC bond. Breakage of NC bond. Breakage of NC bond or NH2. It converted as RNH2. Primary amine. RNH2. Here please observe formation of this pair of electrons shifted to this side, formation of extra pi bond, C double bond O, already C double bond O, C double bond O. This is called carbon dioxide, and loss of OH minus, loss of OH minus, carbon dioxide, and finally we are getting primary amine. In this reaction, isocyanate is the intermediate after rearrangement step. After rearrangement step, we are getting isocyanate. In this reaction, amide is the starting material. Amide is the starting material. Amide on reaction with the bromine in presence of ethanolic sodium hydroxide or aqueous sodium hydroxide. 4 moles of sodium hydroxide we are using. 4 moles of sodium hydroxide reaction with bromine and amide. We are getting primary amine. This is the reaction, primary amine, and these are the byproducts. The amine so formed contains one carbon less than that of present in the amide. One carbon is less. Is it clear? One carbon is less from this reaction. Okay. Another reaction, the last synthesis, Schmidt reaction. Schmidt reaction. In the Schmidt reaction, here carboxylic acid on reaction with the hydrozoic acid. Carboxylic acid on reaction with the hydrozoic acid in presence of acid. Here also to form isocyanate. On hydrolysis will get a primary amine. These are the byproducts, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. This is carboxylic acid in presence of acid. Here loss of OH will get this type of intermediate. On reaction with the hydrozoic acid will get a acid azide. That particular intermediate bonds with the hydrozoic acid to form a bulky compound that is acid azide. From this acid azide, please observe the reaction. Here breakage of this double bond. Double bond, how is it? One of the pi bond electrons attracted by this particular nitrogen gets neutralized, and another side this pi bond shifted to in between Cn. Okay, this is the situation. This RC bond cleavages and R bonds with N. Is it clear? Rearrangement is also takes place in the reaction. Cleavage of this nitrogen N2 molecule and rearrangement takes place. That alkyl group shifted to nitrogen to form isocyanate. Isocyanate on hydrolysis, generally cleavage takes place here to form primary amine and carbon dioxide. In Schmidt reaction, from this Schmidt reaction, we will get primary amines. These are the preparation methods for amines. Hoffman bromamide reaction, Gabriel reaction, Schmidt reaction. These are all name reactions, are very, very important reactions. Please follow these methods of preparations. Tomorrow we'll meet another topic, properties of these amines. Okay, students, we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, one and all. Okay.